Hello my beautiful butterflies! So we're going to be doing a eyeshadow tutorial today for hooded eyes. So if you want to see how to get this look, then keep watching. For starting today with our hooded eye look, sorry, I just have my brushes here. So we're going to go in right away with it's the Anjou number 12 brush. These brushes are super affordable. Why is it not focusing? There we go. Yeah, so right away I'm going in with the Anjou number 12 brush, and I'm taking this light pink shade here. My camera does not want to focus today. And I'm just going to grab my mirror. Oh, there we go. And we're going to go right ahead and just start working up that crease. Just like that. I'm just building it up. So when you have hooded eyes, most people, well, people who don't have hooded eyes, people who have non-hooded eyes, will do their makeup with their eyes closed. But because my eyes are so hooded that if I open them, you see the difference? So here you see my entire lid from when I open them. Where did it go? Big surprise, right? So I do my makeup most of the time. Sometimes I close my eyes when I'm getting details in on the lid, but most of the time I keep my eyes at least moderately open so I can see what the eyeshadow is going to look like when I have my eyes open. So you see, even with this one done, despite all of this crease, because my eyes are so hooded, it still disappears unless I keep my eyes half open. But I mean, we still blink, right? So it's not like the work is for nothing. It's still gonna look beautiful. Just let me find what I did with my brush. There it is. Okay. So now I'm going to go in, yeah, there we are, with the Anjou number 14. And it just looks like this. It's just a little bit of a precision brush. And I'm going to take this peachy coral color. This palette, by the way, it's called Color Studio Pressed Powder. It's by Beauty Glazed. I got it on Amazon, and the colors are very pigmented, as you can see, which I really like, because you don't have to add a lot to your face in order to get that kind of pigmentation. So I'm just going to go in the crease now with this color. And this color is basically the color that you're going to be using just for the crease. It's going to be these two colors. So we're simplifying the look a little bit today. I mean, it doesn't look, for me this is a simplified look. Because I like very bright, rainbowy kind of stuffs. I don't know. One thing I will say is that, I don't know, I don't think of makeup like, I'm going to put this on my face and it's going to make me better. When I think of makeup, I think, I'm going to put this on my face and it's going to make me feel happy because I enjoy doing it and I love the way that it looks in the end, but it doesn't make me better, and it doesn't make me, I mean, it can make you more physically beautiful, but the true beauty is always on the inside. And no matter how much makeup you put on your face, no matter how much you try to change the way you look or alter your clothes, your hair, whatever it is, it's not going to change how you feel about yourself on the inside. That, my friends, is an inside job. But makeup is fun. It is so much fun to play with, and it is so much fun to just be able to discover your creativity and use the colors, and oh, I just love it. Okay, so you see, like, that was pretty simple, right? I'm gonna look in the lighting over here for a minute to see if that is mostly even. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna do our cut crease. I'm actually gonna go in. I have this brush, it's called the Anjou number 23, and it looks like this. It's just a flat-headed brush. I use a very similar brush for highlighting. So this is the one I use for highlighting, and this is the one that I use for my cut crease and my concealer and all that fun stuff. So I'm gonna take this Bye Bye Under Eye first. This stuff is amazing, by the way, if you have dark circles. I'm a mother, so I have very dark circles under my eyes, and as you can see, you can't really see them unless I'm looking down. Like, now you can really see them. That's another thing too. If you want to conceal your dark circles, the concealer is only so much, but you gotta kind of keep your head towards the light. See, I'm running out of this stuff. There. Oh, no. Went back in. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit of that on my brush here. And I'm just gonna paint like this whole lid, basically, that you can already see with this. And it doesn't have to be neat at first. It can be messy. I actually think I need a little bit more. Need a little bit more. Get out. I need to buy more of this stuff. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna use my foundation because I'm running out of that. Okay, the foundation I'm using is Derma Blend Smooth Liquid Camo. I kind of have like love-hate relationship with this one. I mean, it's good for my cut crease, but like for my skin, I find it clings to any dry spots that I have, and it clings to my moisturizer when I put it on. And I don't know, if you have a more oily skin type, I think it would be good for you, but for me, because my skin is more on the drier side and I am a little bit acne prone, it just clings to all of the things that I don't want it to cling to. Okay, so back in with the cut crease. So I'm just going to paint this entire lid here like this, all the way there. And then, because my eye's hooded, I'm gonna open my eye, like this. And you see when I close my eye, there's this little track, I like to call it. A little track, and you still gotta be kind of creative with this and kind of create the shape of your cut crease. Because people who have non-hooded eyes naturally, you can see their crease. It's not hiding. But for us hooded eye ladies, we have to be a little bit imaginative. A little bit imaginative and a little bit creative. As in where we want our cut crease. Okay, so I'm gonna just drag that all the way up. And I do want it to match the other side. So you also have to make sure that it's even with the other eye that you've already done. I mean, I shouldn't have to explain. You guys probably already know that. Okay, so I'm gonna get a little bit more of my foundation now and just really, really, really redefine that crease there. And if you add concealer, if you color a little bit outside the lines, that's okay. You can always go back in with your peachy coral color and just redefine it. And then you just want to like blend the foundation out. I'm just going to check quick and make sure these guys are even with each other. Okay, this one needs to come out a little bit further. You don't have to be so perfectionist with it, but I'm a Virgo, so you know how it goes. We don't know when to say when. Okay. I think that is a little bit more even with the other eye. Yes. Loving it. Okay. So, now, see, look, I'm still going. I can't stop. I have problems. Okay. So now that we have that down and in place, I'm going to take my Anjou number 14 again, the little precision brush, and just take that peachy coral color again, and I'm going to drag it down the corner of my eye here. So just like that. And I'm just going to bring it forward. And also, at the same time, just redefine the crease a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit more of that peachy coral and go back in again. And I like to bring it up too. There. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm going to take the brush I showed you earlier that I used for my highlight, wherever I put it. Does this ever happen to you? You have a brush in your hand one moment, and then you put it down for literally one moment, and it magically disappears. What the heck? Okay, hold on. I might be sitting on it. Okay, we might have to improvise. Oh, found it. It was right in front of my face. Like everything I lose always is. Okay, this is the Anjou number 24 brush, and it's just like the brush we used to do our cut crease. And now I'm gonna go in on this palette with the white shade here, and then after we do the white shade, we're gonna use the white shade as the base. We're gonna go in with this sparkly, pretty kind of baby pink color. Okay, so I'm gonna get the white on my brush, and I'm just gonna go over, oh, you wanna make sure you have no lines in your concealer, because when you put the powder on, it's going to make sure those lines stay in place, and you don't want that. So you're just kind of setting the, eyeshadow, I can't talk today. You're setting the foundation with the eyeshadow, as well as making a nice bright base for your baby pink to go on. Sorry, I don't know why I make that clicking sound all the time. Anytime I'm doing anything, it just happens, you know? Do you guys have any little weird tics like that you do when you're doing something or concentrating? I don't know why, but when I was in high school, I always used to shake my leg. If that makes sense. Like up and down, up and down. I couldn't concentrate on anything my teachers were saying unless I was shaking my leg up and down. But I also have ADHD, so that's probably why, too. Okay, so now that we have that base laid down, we're gonna go in with this beautiful baby pink sparkly shade. And we're gonna cover the lid with that beautiful color. Oh, it's so pretty. I just love shiny and sparkles, and I just love it. I don't know, I find like I've had a really traumatic life, and when I do my makeup, and I see the beautiful colors and the sparkles and I don't know, and I look at myself in the mirror and I feel like a rainbow. I just find so much joy in it. And like, you can go through a lot. Like, I'm going through stuff right now, but when I'm not doing the things that make me happy, when I stop, like, I'm an artist, I make art, I'm a musician, I make music, I love to dance, I'm a dancer. And when I stop doing those things, especially when I'm going through something traumatic, it makes it so much more difficult to actually get through it, and I end up falling into depression, and I don't get off my couch, and I just binge eat and do all of these unhealthy habits. But I do find that if I force myself, even when it's hard, to do the things that I love while I'm going through such difficult events, it makes it almost easier for me to process, and it uplifts my spirit and helps me to move through it a lot easier than it would if, say, I just decided to allow myself to enter this downward spiral and just escalate into the darkness that is surrounding me. So makeup is one of those things that just brings me up out of that. So I hope that you guys, if you're following on this tutorial, that it can help you feel some happiness and joy in your heart if you're going through some stuff right now, and even if you're not, that it can help you feel some happiness and joy. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with our fluffy brush that we used for the, oh, I have a hair from my fluffy pink pillow on there. But we're gonna go back in with the brush that we used for the light pink that we initially did our crease with. It's the Anjou number 12. It's just this fluffy one, and this baby pink shade right there. And we just wanna, I keep trying to look at the monitor, but I can't do this in the monitor. We're just gonna go back in over where we did that kind of peachy coral color and just blend those shades together. Yeah, just blend them. Blend them. And I'm actually gonna go back in with my precision brush again in that peach color and redefine the crease again. You just want it to be really pronounced. And I also have to make sure that it's even with my other eye. Okay, now we're going back in with a baby pink. Usually I do more colors than this on my lid, so this is actually easier to blend for me than it usually is, which is kind of nice. Not gonna lie. Maybe I should, I guess this isn't really a simple look, but for me this is a simple look. Okay, I am liking that. I am just gonna go like this with my finger now and just even out that line. And I'm gonna take this brush, it has no number, I got it in an Ipsy bag, I just use it to blend my eyeshadows. Look how beautiful this is, by the way. Like, doesn't it just fill your heart with joy to look at how shiny and pretty it is? Anyways, I'm going to blend this out now. I love this pink pillow that I have, but it's like a shag pillow, and the hairs from the pillow get stuck in literally everything. But I mean, hashtag worth it. Okay. Okay, for some reason this eye looks more pink than this eye does, and I'm not sure why, but that's okay. Still pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to do liner, but I'm going to use a shadow for the liner. And I'm losing my brushes again. Why am I losing my brushes again? And I was sitting on it. Okay, so we're gonna go in with the Anjou number 16. And it just looks like this. It's just a flat-headed liner brush, and I'm actually going to take my foundation here and just get a little boop of it. Tiny little boop. and put that on my brush. And I'm going to carve out where I want my liner to be because I'm using a color for my liner. So I'm not using plain black, so I need a nice clean line to work with here. So we're gonna go in. Oh, I guess I still had some of the blue that I used on the other eye on here. That's okay. Yeah, and we're just gonna carve out the shape of our liner. I find it hard to talk when I'm doing this. Can you guys talk when you are doing your makeup, or do you have to like really concentrate? Sometimes I make my concentration face too. I don't know why I do that with my mouth. Like my mouth just like that. It just tenses up. I mean, I guess because I'm concentrating, but okay. So we have now carved out the shape of our liner where we want it to go. I actually might pull this up a little bit more here. So when you have hooded eyes, you don't want to do big crazy wing because it will cut off your entire lid, and when you open your eye, all you will see is black. So you want to stick pretty close to the waterline. I can show you up here when you're doing it right there. Like, see how when I open my eye, you can still see the white. That's what you want. Okay, so I'm gonna go in. What is that, like periwinkle? It's like a purpley blue. I really like it. It's so pretty. I'm gonna take the same brush we just used to carve out our liner with, and I'm gonna go over that with this beautiful periwinkle blue color. Liner is one of the things that when I do it, I have to concentrate or I will mess it up. When I was in high school, I used to do my makeup in the car every single morning. Like, I don't understand how the heck I did what I did in the car. I really don't. And my grandma adopted me, so she would drive me to school every day, and I mean, for a little old lady, her driving is kind of crazy. Oh man. Now when I try to do my makeup in the car, it is just turbulent and terrible. Okay, and I really want to, so we want to match what we did on this eye, so I just want to pull this out. Yeah, just pull that out like that. Okay. So now we're gonna do the under the eye part. And I just like to use, I have a baby wipe that I take if I want to clean a color off, and I just get it off my brush. And it's nice because it also kind of makes your brush a little bit wet, which helps the color become more vibrant and stick to your eye a lot better. So for the under eye, I'm going to go in with this light blue shade right here, and I'm just going to take that on my brush and go under my eye. Just like that. And we're actually going to do a wing from the under eye as well to kind of elongate the eye a little bit more. When you have hooded eyes, sometimes your eyes tend to get lost and under all that skin. So if you are elongating your eye, it actually can help to make your eye appear more. Like you see here, and my eyes pop more over there. You can make your eyes stick out and say hello. So I'm just going to do this wing under here, and I just want to pull it out. Not too much. Actually did a little bit too much there. So I'm just getting, and I'm going to go back in with my concealer, or my foundation, because my concealer is running out. But I'm going to go back in with my foundation in a minute. Because you see how that looks kind of messy right now? So I'm going to wipe that blue off on my trusty little baby wipe here, and I'm going to get my foundation on my brush. And I'm going to go in the middle of those two colors and just kind of carve that shape out. Just carve out the shape that I kind of want to see. I'm going to wipe a little bit off of my hand so I can blend it out a little bit more. There we go. That is coming together now. And I'm going to get a little bit more of that baby blue and just go back in a little bit and bring it just a little bit higher on my eye and pull it out. I find with liner a lot of the time for me, it's a little bit of trial and error. I have to go back in and clean it up and redo it and go back in and clean it up. I think I just need a bit more of a precision brush than I have. I feel like that would help. You know, for the longest time I saw these makeup tutorials and I was like, how the heck do these girls get such beautiful, precise makeup? And then I realized, like, I was using one brush to do my eyes. One brush. That's it. To try and do my crease, to try and do the shade that you blend them together with, to try and do my under eye, and you just cannot get any precision when you're using one brush. It's just like when you're painting a picture, if you want to make details and go in and put different shades and tones and different sizes, you need different sizes of brushes and different shapes of brushes. It's just the same with makeup. Makeup is just art for your face. That's all it is. So I'm going to go under here actually and shape this up a bit. This is one thing I really love about using concealer, or I guess right now I'm using my foundation, but you can just go in and clean up the lines and make everything look so precise and stunning. I love that. I think this brush has just been used a lot too, so it's getting a little bit deformed, you know what I mean? I'm actually going to use my concealer brush to go back in and fix that again. It's just a lot of, like, you just go over things until you get the shape and the form that you want. Same with blending. If you're doing a look that has a lot of different colors, you really want to go in and blend and go in and blend and go in and blend and blend and blend some more. Because you want to have that really nice gradient going on. And it just takes a lot of blending. Okay. Now, I'm just going to take that periwinkle blue and just pull this eyeliner out to there, boom. There we go. Now we have this really pretty look on both sides. Okay, so I'm just gonna do my highlighter quick, then I'm gonna do my mascara and finish the look and come back and show you guys what it looks like. So I'm gonna teach you guys a little bit of a trick for highlighter. For the highlight. I need to, like, have my area more organized. And I thought I organized it before I started this video, but clearly I'm just really bad at organizing things because I can't find what I do with my highlighter now. Okay, hold on. Because this is important. Yeah, you need the highlighter to put the highlight on your face. I wonder if I put it behind there. No? Okay, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna go and look for it. You know, I found it. It was right in front of my face again. Okay. So, for the highlight, now, I'm going to take, first I'm going to take this brush, my highlight brush again, it's the Anjou 24, it just looks like that. And I'm going to go in with a liquid, actually, a liquid highlight at first. This one's called Pacifica Rainbow Crystals Liquid Mineral Strobe. It's so beautiful on its own, but underneath a powdered highlight, it just makes it pop so much more. So I'm going to take this on my brush here and just go like this. And I'm going to get my mirror and just put that under here on the waterline. Not on the waterline, sorry, underneath the waterline. See, I'm running out of this too. I need to like restock about my makeup products. Okay, yeah, I need more on my brush. Hold on. Just fucking hair from my pillows, it just won't leave. I love this pillow so much though, so it's worth it. It's like a giant body pillow, and when you sleep with it, it's honestly like you're snuggling a giant fuzzy person. It's the best thing ever. Okay, just putting that under my eye. See, that's a quick noise again. Just do it all the time. Okay, so just like that. And now I'm going to go in with my powder or I guess it's a cream pigment highlight, but it's called Hikari, and it's the Honeydew Cream Pigment. And I'll show you just what it looks like. I've used so much of it now because it's so pretty and I love it so much. So I'm going to take this brush. It has no name, but it just has a little spongy tip end, which I like to use for my eyes because it's a little bit more precise. And it does pick up the highlight really well. So I'm going to go in and just go over that liquid, and you'll be able to see right away how much of a difference that makes. Just need a little bit more on my brush there. There we go. So pretty. Okay, now I'm going to go and do my mascara and the rest of my makeup, and I'll finish the look and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the finished look. And yeah, I like it. And I just wanted to tell you guys too really quickly. I'm gonna put my camera down. There we go. I did go back in real quickly. Why do I do this? With this brush, the Anjou 17, and just took that peachy coral color and just really defined the cut crease there. But I'm going to bring this up here because the lighting is a little bit better. But yeah, this is the finished look. And what you see in the thumbnail. Yeah. Okay, so I really hope that this brought you some love and joy today and helped you feel some goodness in your heart. And until next time, bye-bye, my beautiful butterflies.